Hi Libra, thank you for tuning in. This is your October 2022 reading. We're going to start by pulling some oracle cards for you. See where our energy is today. Pull 3 of these. We have Distant Thunder, which says clear the air. Desert Passage, trust there is a divine plan. And First Light, beginning a new cycle. Let's check to see what's at the bottom. Navigating the stars, follow your bliss. So with Distant Thunder in Desert Passage, this is talking about stuff that, is very heavy energy. This is where we don't feel like we're being heard. We know that there is some tower moment that is just finishing up or has just presented itself to you, and you're looking for the end. You're looking for the stop of all the craziness that the tower energy brings in. If you notice that she is in a tower, she's looking towards the sky. She sees the storm. It's passing over now. It's time to clear the air, look for the bright and beautiful, embrace that energy that is coming to us that's of the positive. Look towards your blessings, expect your blessings, know that you're worthy of your blessings. Don't stay in the mindset of always the negative chatter, that keeps us from allowing the blessings to come in. The Desert Passage is talking about trust that there's a divine plan. What you went through with the Distant Thunder, there was a reason for it. You had to get certain energies away from you. You had to let go of certain people, jobs, situations, mindsets, old habits, things that are no longer working for you. They may have been a comfort to you at one time, but you've outgrown that because you're not the same person. So know that having that energy in your life served its purpose, and also recognize that now it's time to move past that. First Light, beginning a new cycle. So this is where your abundance comes in. This is where your new energy comes in. This is where you get excited about life again, excited about a new relationship, a new job, a new way of life, a new thought process. So you're letting the light in, and you're lifting the load of the heaviness that you are carrying around with you for so long. We're going to go ahead and pull a couple more cards here before we get into the tarot. Abundance is your right. We talked about this just a second ago, that, the abundance is for you. You deserve this. Don't talk yourself out of the abundance, okay? So when it's presented to you, accept it. Know it's for you. Know you're worthy of this. I was talking to my daughter the other day, and she asked me a question about something that was been going on. And I said that you shouldn't have to chase it that hard. Tell the universe what your address is and what you expect and what should be coming your way that's easy. You shouldn't have to fight for every single thing when abundance is here for you, and you're supposed to be delivered to your abundance and accept your abundance if you're on that level of acceptance. And no sooner did it come out of my mouth that she get the answer or a lead to what she was looking for. Accept the struggles as lessons. Back here, when we were dealing with the tower moment and we're watching the clouds clear, we talked about that there is a divine plan, that you have moved on from certain people and experiences because you're no longer the same person. So accept those struggles as lessons, because you wouldn't be the awesome person you are today without the struggles. If we just popped out onto the world and just everything was handed to us, what did we learn? We just expect everything to be easy. And so as we go through the lessons and the struggles, and we get through our soul journey in that aspect, the abundance is our reward. and take responsibility for your actions. Okay, we're not all perfect, we do mess up, and it's okay to forgive yourself. It's okay to forgive others if that's how you feel. Some people don't want to forgive. I believe in forgiveness for yourself so that you can release that energy and you don't hold on to it. But that's my personal beliefs. But take responsibility for yourself, and it's okay to tell yourself that you didn't know back then what you know now. So as they say, you know better, you do better. And that's where we need to, forgive ourselves for making stupid choices and let go of egos at the bottom of the deck. This is important to know because sometimes we stay in ego. What will other people think if I do this? Or how are other people going to perceive my actions if I do that? We don't need to worry about that anymore. We're in a new phase of our lives that we're going to be honest with ourselves. We're going to live our true lives. We're going to actually live our best life now because we know who we are and we know what we want. And we want that abundance to come in at first light. We want these new opportunities, the beginning of a new cycle, so that we can have the abundance that the universe is trying to give us. Now let's go ahead and get some clarification on these cards with some tarot. This is a very beautiful message for October. This is really cleaning the slate, knowing where you've been, who you are. Don't hold your past memories against yourself in this aspect, because it's important that we forgive ourselves for things that we've done and accept the things that we know we're good at. But talk yourself out of it, Libra. When your abundance comes, you know it's for you. And like I told my daughter, you don't have to fight for every single thing. We already fought through the struggles to learn our lessons. So when we get that abundance, when we get that praise, when we get the ability to receive the blessings, take your blessings. But take your responsibilities, we're clarifying with the moon in reverse. Again, that was the stuff that we didn't know. Now that we know better, we do better. We'll be able to go ahead and really forgive ourselves, rationalize what it is, let it go. Let your spirit grow, let your spirit really express itself in the most true and authentic way. We have two coming out here. Accept struggles as lessons. The Lovers in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you did the best you could. The person that you were with that has given you the feeling that you're not worthy, they did the best they could in the time that they were dealing with whatever they were dealing with. And you put everything you had into that relationship. You worked so very hard, but you couldn't do it alone. You needed your partner to meet you halfway. They weren't ready to do so. Okay. So it was nothing that you could have done to make that relationship work. So you need to let that part of it go. Even if you end up, you feel like people are judging you for your actions by walking away. You're walking away because you know you deserve better. You're walking away because this isn't fulfilling you anymore. And you get to a point in your life that you just can't do it anymore with certain situations. And if you don't see it getting better, then you have every right to decide what you want and what you don't want. And if you want something better for yourself, whether you have to step out on your own, then just do it, because you want to follow your soul's bliss. You don't want to be in that heavy energy. And you did everything you possibly could. You tried to study up on this. You tried to do self-help books. You tried to do everything in your power to make this relationship work. And it wasn't supposed to work out in the end, because it was a lesson. So take those lessons that you learned from that relationship and realize how far you've come as a person and how much you've grown from having that experience, and use that for your future relationships. We all have those relationships, guys. We all have the relationship that really hurts us to our core, but we realize that we bounce back and we're stronger for it. Abundance is your right. Here we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Justice in reverse. That is the Libra card. The Nine of Pentacles and the Justice in reverse is saying that you're ready to accept the balance. You are ready to be your own person, and you're open to these situations, okay? They're in reverse. So right now it's all about what you're feeling and what it is that you want to manifest. Okay, so you need to believe that what is coming to you is for you. And when you accept that, this Pentacles is going to be all about how strong you are, what you've already gone through, what you're bringing to the table, the things that you've learned. All these are lessons here, guys, okay? And they all are something that's stable, because even if they were crappy lessons, they're still lessons, and they bring you to the better person that you are today. You just have to know that this abundance is for you. So don't be out of balance when it comes in. Don't overthink it. When something great comes your way, know that this is for you. You've earned this. Oop, these two are popping out from the bottom of the deck. Okay. First light is being clarified by the Temperance card, as well as the Four of Swords. Okay, this is beautiful right here, because this is saying that this is talking about you taking care of yourself with the Four of Swords in reverse. This is where you're pulling back and you're like, okay, I'm going to heal what I need to heal. I'm going to analyze what I need to analyze. I'm going to let go of stuff that doesn't serve me anymore. I'm going to really put my best foot forward. And you have faith within yourself. This is also your angels protecting you, staying with you. Your guardian angels didn't leave you when you were going through this nonsense over here and all this heartache and wondering what you did wrong and how you were supposed to fix it. They were allowing you to go through this so that when you came out of it on the other end, you realize how strong you are, and you're going to take care of yourself. You're going to pull back your energies from things that don't work anymore so that you can heal yourself and you can actually put that energy into you. You're so busy putting your energy into everybody else that sometimes you forget that you can't give from an empty cup. So you have to take care of you. You have to make sure that you're eating right, you're sleeping correctly, you're getting enough fluid, you're getting enough exercise, you're out and grounding yourself in nature, you're doing the things that you love. Instead of giving away all your energy, you're going to pull some back and leave it just for you in your special moments. And that way you're going to be able to give to others again, especially after the heartache that you went through over here and trying so very hard with that relationship. Now, I know that the Lovers card indicates more of a romantic, but it doesn't have to be. It can be anybody that you are connected with on a very special level. That could be a friendship, it could be families. Most of the time it does resonate with a relationship, but it's someone that's very, very important to you, and you had to let them walk away, or you had to walk away for your own sanity. Let's see what we have for Desert Passage. Trusting that there is a divine plan. And here we have the Four of Cups, which I kind of laugh because that's all about reflection. And that's all about thinking about the past and thinking about how you got to this point, what led you to make the choices that you made, what can you learn from it, what things you don't want to repeat, what things worked, how you're going to move forward from here, and that you're trusting this divine plan while you're reflecting and taking time for yourself. And that could be any period of time. It could be a couple months, it could be a couple weeks, it can be a couple years. It all depends about when you're ready to step back out. We got something falling on the floor here. Hold on. And here we have the King of Pentacles. This is your energy that you have not lost your footing, that you really do know what you need. You can take care of yourself. If you were codependent in this relationship here, this is telling me that you are no longer codependent. You're making your own money. You have your own home, or you're working towards that. You have everything that you need because you made it so. And that's exactly what this energy is here, because you're doubting that abundance is your right here. But this is a reminder that it's not unhealthy for you to look forward to the things that you believe is for yourself. It is actually very healthy spiritually and emotionally that you put yourself first, and you put your ideas first, and you take care of yourself, and you make sure that you can take what you've earned and give to others when it's necessary, when you feel like they need a hand up. You're the king or the queen. This is not gender specific. You're the king of your castle. You're the king of your world. The Pentacles is all about money. It's all about financial stability. It's all about your home, your surroundings, you feeling that you're in control of what's going on. So know when you're going through the distant thunder, that your energy, your underlying energy is very, very strong. Here we have at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Swords. Now this is all about stress, drama, and this is about stress and drama we put ourselves through, thinking too much about what other people's opinions are, doubting your choices, your intuition, feeling that you have not been able to really trust your intuition, because if you do, all of a sudden, it goes haywire. That's because you had to go through all of this to get to here. Okay, we had to go through those struggles because that actually makes you stronger. It makes you stronger in your emotions, in your mindset, and in your spirituality. I know it doesn't feel that way when you're going through it, but it truly makes you that King of Pentacles when you come out of it, because you know exactly what you want. You know exactly how you got to where you are. You know what sacrifices you made to get to where you are, and no one is going to take that away from you once you have your footing back. So depending on where you are in this energy, whether you're just starting out or you're looking back at this and you're like, yeah, that happened to me a couple of years ago. And I do feel I did buy my own home. I did take care of my family. I was able to start my own business. Sometimes when you do readings, and even though our intention as a reader is to make it for the future, sometimes the reading actually reflects back and reminds us of where we've been, so we can appreciate where we are. And remember, abundance is your right. You do not have to live in a stress zone, in that tower moment constantly. Releasing that energy and opening up energy for the abundance to come in is really powerful. And it really takes a lot of thought too, because sometimes we will let our chatter go in our heads and we will start to believe what we're telling ourselves. Well, if we can believe the negative, why can't we believe the positive? Why can't we believe we're beautiful inside and out? Why can't we believe that we're strong and we can handle this? We just have to remember that we can't always do it on our own. We do need some people to guide us, talk to us, give us that little push or kick in the pants, whatever it is that we need at that moment, so we can do it and be firm and be solid and take care of ourselves. Let's go ahead and pull one final oracle. And our final oracle today, Libra, is listening. This is listening to yourself. It's also listening to your spirit guides. It's listening to the people around you, gaining information as much as you possibly can, clearing the slate, opening up your mind, your ears, your heart, and your eyes to what is really going on around you, accepting when things are not working, knowing when you have to forgive yourself for not knowing what the answers at that time, but looking back and reflecting, you're like, oh yeah, that was pretty obvious. We all do it. When you look at things from a different perspective, or a few years down the road, and you realize the mistakes you made or how you weren't enlightened at that time, but you made the best choice you could in the moment that you were dealing with it. So remember that, Libra, you are a very powerful force to be reckoned with. What you're going through or have gone through, you'll be rewarded for the lessons that you've learned. Keep remembering how amazing you are. Listen to your intuition and go for what it is that's in your heart. Many blessings for the month. Thanks for letting me read for you today. I hope to see you soon. Take care.